Messi's absence affects Chicago Fire ticket sales. Every Monday, FIFA spotlights a World Cup record. This recounts how Lionel Messi became the only two-time Adidas Golden Ball winner. All it takes is some cardboard, tubing, glue, foam, foil, and a bit of colored spray. If you're so inclined, there are plenty of online tutorials detailing how to whip up your very own replica Adidas Golden Ball trophy, some of them producing a pretty decent replica of the actual prize. Getting your hands on the real thing, however, is a far tougher exercise, and to date only 11 men have done so. Only one has won it twice. Lionel Messi was born almost a year to the day after Diego Maradona disassembled Belgium in the semi-finals of Mexico 1986 en route to winning that edition's Golden Ball award. That baby would go on to join El Pibe de Oro, the Golden Boy, as the only men to have collected the World Cup's top individual honor at both U20 and senior level. In much the same way that emotions collide for those scoring in a losing team, Messi seemed more grieved than elated when collecting the prize at Brazil 2014. He was reportedly overheard muttering under his breath, "The best but not the champion stood, head bowed, next to Golden Glove recipient Manuel Neuer, 2 floors up from all bar one of a celebratory German side." What began with a twinkle-toed winner against Bosnia and Herzegovina in the group opener was followed by a stoppage-time rocket that settled things with Iran, and then an iron and feather brace as Nigeria were dispatched in what was as close to a perfect first stage showing as you're likely to see at a global finals. An assist for Angel Di Maria's 118th-minute winner against Switzerland in the last 16 helped push Argentina towards a Final Four showdown with the Netherlands, where Messi would score the first in a penalty shootout win that set up what would ultimately be final failure at the hands of the Germans. Despite that, a tournament highlighted by producing the most dribbles, deliveries into the penalty area, and chances created along with those 4 goals and an assist saw Messi continue a tradition of non-champions taking home the Golden Ball. That, in fact, was a run which would span from Ronaldo at France 1998 right the way through to Qatar 2022, where it would be ended by the Argentinian wizard himself. In that unforgettable and triumphant campaign, 7 goals and 3 assists across the tournament saw Messi make history as the only 2-time Golden Ball winner. A pair of group stage efforts, a penalty against Saudi Arabia, and a driven strike from outside the box against Mexico helped Argentina recover from a shock first-up defeat to reach the knockouts. There Messi went intergalactic, becoming only the 6th player in history to score in every knockout round match. He did so with a full array of strikes: the woodchop precision of the opener against the Socceroos, a stuttering spot kick against the Dutch, and then a rocket from 12 yards to start the semi-final slaughter of Croatia. Further flourishes in the Insta-Classic final at Losail stamped his and Argentina's place in the record books. 35 years of age, Messi played every minute of Argentina's epic campaign, finished joint top of the tallies for assists and key passes, and had more shots on target, passes into the penalty area, and drew more fouls than any other player. Perhaps somewhere there's another young Argentinian boy born, as Messi was, in the quivering glow of World Cup glory, who may one day rise to match those feats. For now, the Albiceleste captain stands alone as the only player with a pair of golden balls. Argentina's superstar Lionel Messi has ultimately failed to participate in the Olympics. On Wednesday, on its website, the Argentine Football Association announced the final roster of 18 players selected to compete in the men's soccer tournament at the 2024 Paris Olympics. Notably, Messi, who had received significant attention, was not included on the list. Messi's participation in the Olympics was a complex issue. Javier Mascherano, the Argentine football coach with a close relationship with Messi, initially hinted at selecting him as a wild card. However, Messi's club, Inter Miami CF, opposed him participating in both the Copa America and the Olympics this summer. Ultimately, Messi is currently participating in Copa America but will not be attending the Olympics just 3 weeks away. For the wildcards, Mascherano selected Nicolas Otamendi from Benfica, Julian Alvarez from Manchester City, and Geronimo Rulli from Ajax. Although Messi was left out, Argentina is a strong contender for the gold medal, with 4 players who have experienced winning the 2022 Qatar World Cup, including Thiago Almada. Atlanta. Argentina, in Group B alongside Morocco, Iraq, and Ukraine, won the 2008 Beijing Games with Messi leading the team. Now, 16 years later, they aim to reclaim the top spot. Legendary Argentinian footballer Lionel Messi has demanded €50,000 in compensation from the environmental activists who vandalized his Ibiza villa during a climate protest. Last week, the group Futuro Vegetal painted Messi's villa in red and black and displayed a banner reading "Help the Planet Eat the Rich." Messi, currently playing for Inter Miami, has filed a complaint with the Guardia Civil through a representative on the island. The environmental group Bilbo Bassetera, representing Futuro Vegetal, has contested the compensation claim, describing the €50,000 figure as excessive. The group's spokesperson, Bassetera, argued that the water-based paint used in the protest should be easy to clean and disputed that it could cost such a significant amount to remove. They suggest that the cost of repainting, if necessary, would be far less. The activists, who also targeted the Leonardo Royal Hotel in Santa Eulalia, were arrested on August 8, 2 days after the protest at Messi's property. They face charges of criminal damage for both incidents. Bassetera criticized the €50,000 claim, likening the damage to spitting on a wall and arguing that it is disproportionate. Additionally, the spokesperson claimed that Messi's villa was constructed without proper planning permissions. They accused Messi of failing to address requests from the Sanchez Town Hall to regularize the property's structural elements, including the swimming pool and garage. The town hall reportedly requested compliance in May but has not received a response. In a related development, the environmental organization Extinction Rebellion Ibiza has sent an open letter to Messi, urging him to reflect on the activists' motives and to contribute to solving climate issues rather than being part of the problem. Can superstar striker Erling Haaland reach the heights of Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo? Manchester City manager Pep Guardiola certainly thinks so. Guardiola, Messi's coach at Barcelona when his career began to peak in 2008 to 2012, compared Haaland to two of soccer's greatest players after Man City opened the English Premier League season with a 2-0 win versus Chelsea on Sunday. Haaland has the numbers for Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, who controlled the last decade, 15 years, absolutely everything, Guardiola told reporters. Per ESPN, in terms of numbers, it is that level. So I don't know how he does it, but in 100 games scoring 91 goals is something in the Premier League in this country. It is unbelievable. Jose Mourinho weighs in on Cristiano Ronaldo versus Lionel Messi debate. Jose Mourinho has appeared to weigh in on the Lionel Messi versus Cristiano Ronaldo debate. The new Fenerbahce manager has answered a series of quick-fire questions in newly released footage from TNT Sports, filmed at Wembley, where the 61-year-old a little under 2 weeks ago worked a pundit for the Champions League final. Messimania has raised interest in Major League Soccer to levels never witnessed before. Merchandise is selling out and stadiums filled to capacity. Any venue where Lionel Messi is due to play sells out well in advance. During his first season, Inter Miami's Chase Stadium sold out for almost all of what was left of the regular season, and the demand for tickets led to resale prices reaching exorbitant figures. Messi missing in the last 11 games. Soccer fans know that Messi is in the twilight of his career, and his last few seasons in the game have to be enjoyed, and a stage like Miami makes it even more attractive. However, this summer's Copa America changed the script for that euphoria. The Argentine suffered an ankle injury in the final and has yet to return to the field of play. So far, Inter Miami have been forced to manage without him in 11 games. Messi's absence has had a marked effect on MLS ticket sales. Given the impossibility of seeing the Argentine star in action, the drop in attendance at Inter Miami's games, both home and away, has been notable despite having other stars such as Jordi Alba, Sergio Busquets and Luis Suarez.